Hi. So anyway, a lot of people have been asking me about what does it mean to have a goddess worship ceremony with me. Well, all I can say is I prefer to work with men, for instance, who already have a knowledge of Tantra and yoga. And if they don't, they can always book me for one or two sessions where the attention is just on their energy and not on mine. But anyway, yoni means sacred space. And to be honest with you, when you work on a woman, the important thing to remember is we need to honor the yoni and make her feel loved and nurtured and beautiful. Speaking of which, while I was class demo twice in a row for Source School of Tantra, there was a very awkward time when Charles Muir was working with me. He was opening up my base chakra using different hand gestures with his finger. And something that he said to me, which I had a hard time digesting at the time, but he brought up the fact that I have hair down there. And back in the day, I wasn't one to do Brazilians, for instance. Like, I didn't like over wax anywhere, and I didn't have any issues with hair down there. I mean, you could see all the hair that I have on my head. I'm kind of Mediterranean background, and I've got really heavy, eyebrows, as you could see that. So body hair is something that I've got. What was kind of interesting though is the whole concept of Tantra is about honoring and seeing the beauty in your partner. Yet Charles Muir only saw the negatives in my body. Like literally, he brought up the fact that I may want to do some personal hygiene grooming down there to make sure that I'm not so, what do I want to say, bushy. So the funny thing is you're not supposed to bring those things up when you're with your partner. Um, in other words, if I feel disrespected, how am I gonna feel honored? And how do I feel about a complete stranger touching me in such a way, yet dishonoring a part of my body? Oh, so then what I'm trying to say is this. When you're with your partner, it should be a moment of sanctity and honoring and unconditional love. It's the perfect time for you to tell your beloved how beautiful they are and how honored you are to be able to have this special time with them and prepare them for a loving, healing session. And I'm just going to end this video here. This is all about how it's important that we choose our words carefully when we're working with our clients or we're working with our students or working with someone that we actually really care about. Because our bodies take in those expressions. Our bodies hear, and we are very sensitive to that kind of negative energy. Anything negative that you say about a body part is taken in by your body, and it's a part of your cell's memory, which leads to trauma. So when we're in a sacred ceremony with each other, we don't want to add trauma to our partner. We always have to be mindful about our words and our actions. And thank you for listening.